Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Michael Greco. Can you hear me? Hello. I believe the audio is on right now. Good evening, WashU hockey fans. It's your favorite assistant captain who graduated early, Christian Robinson. I'm running the stream today. Michael Greco's out with the flu, so the responsibility falls on my shoulders today. I'm back, WashU Hockey. Here taking the draw is Amir Haji, 91. With him is Brock Risberg, Nate Miller, and on defense, Danny Roth and Michael Carazzola. In net, we have Paige Boyard. Oops, sorry. Ooh, a little hit from behind there on Haji. Out to Brock Risberg. Risberg now with time. Shot. Saved by the goalie. I'm announcing moving the camera and maybe doing the clock. I'm not sure. So sorry if I'm a little late on commentary. Haji looking to win the draw again here. Back to Roth. Roth in deep. Haji spins off the wall. Cuts in, picked off, and broken out. Dumped in now. Rimmed around. Carazzola fights for it along the wall. Chips it out to Risberg. Risberg loses it, and East Texas is back in the zone. Page cuts it off behind the net. Gets it to Roth. Roth chips it up. Risberg now bumps it out to Haji, picked off. Carazzola kept in the zone there and iced down the length of the ice by Danny Roth. Today the Bears are coming off a weekend split with McKendree. 2 games that they should have won. Unfortunately fell in the second one with some questionable reffing and a lot of injuries. Today we have several people out as Haji looks to take another draw. He has yet to leave the ice. Chipped out by Carazzola. Good hit by Carazzola into the ref. In front. Good stop by Swanson to Haji. Haji now with speed. Haji cuts back. Dishes out to McNamara, shot wide. Swanson now behind the net. Good pickoff by Swanson. Swanson in now. Oh, just wide. Bartz has it now. Bartz loses it, and the Bears come back on defense. Good save by Page and good poke away by Amon to get the puck out. Bartz to McNamara. McNamara coming in. McNamara has it. Up to the point. Puck's up in the air. And gloved by their goalie. Today we have out Ty Holloway with a concussion, Michael Greco with a concussion, Ryan Schmodke with a broken wrist, and Ethan Smith with a concussion, Jack Zimmerman with the flu. So the Bears are definitely a little light on some of their starters today as Eamon McNamara dishes it in. Good fight by DC. And East Texas comes the other way. Offsides. The Bears have a busy weekend. They play today, tomorrow, and then on Tuesday, finishing the series with Maryville that was canceled during the snowstorm. This is a good way to ramp up for that do-or-die game on Tuesday, which determines their playoff position. Or, frankly, whether or not they make the playoffs. I don't know why I'm saying they. I should say we. I guess I'm still part of the team. DC in zone now. Shot, rebound. Loose puck to Bartz. And chipped out. Picked off by Carazzola. Good hit there. As McNamara looks to reset here. Circles back. Dumps it around the net. Rims it just out of Bartz's reach. No icing though. The back ref was calling no icing. The front ref called it an icing. Little miscommunication there. And now the Bears are going to be taking a defensive zone draw. We have Carazzola, Danny Roth, Bartz, DC, and Bradley Ma lining up here. One by Bartz to Carazzola. Carazzola chips it up. Ma to Bartz. Bartz now with room. Bartz. Move picked off there. Carazzola out to Ma. This East Texas Baptist team is not too strong. I'm pretty sure they have a losing record, but the Bears have not been playing their best recently, so this is a good litmus test to see if they can wake up when it matters. What we do know about this East Texas team is they're pretty physical. They've looked to finish a couple hits, a couple questionably late hits on the Bears, as Cole Hannon gets tripped up now in the zone. Chipped out by East Texas. And knocked back in by Max Swanson. Chipped out to Cole Hannon. Cole Hannon now with Swanson. Swanson back to Hannon. Hannon! Shot saved! That looked good. Unfortunately, Swanson gave the pass to Hannon's backhands. If it was on his forehand, it could have been a one-timer goal. Still great save by the goalie. Great look by the boys. McNamara chips it in now. Bouncing puck there, sent back in. Haji now. Stepped in by Colin Brown. Good hit by Nate Miller there. Colin Brown is on defense again today. Former Creighton defenseman. He wanted to play forward coming to WashU, but unfortunately with so many players out, he has to go back to defense. Well, fortunately for us, he's pretty good. Unfortunate for him, he wants to score goals and play forward. WashU now wins the draw back to McNamara. McNamara shot just wide. Brown now in zone. Fights for it in the corner. Brown out to Miller. Miller over to WashU. WashU shot blocked. McNamara shot. Saved in the breadbasket of the goalie. It's a good look from McNamara. I think he has a career high points per game this season, so he's looking to add on to that tonight. Now we have D'Souza, Chen, Bartz, and Berkowitz with Carrazzola and Roth on the back. Good step by Carrazzola, shot blocks as East Texas looks to break it out. Carrazzola, another shot off the crossbar. Goalie had no idea where it was. That looked good. Before the game, I told Carrazzola that he was going to score. So let's see if I was right. As the puck is cleared, Roth chips it up. Carrazzola now fights for it. Good reverse hit by Carrazzola. Number 20 on their team didn't like it. I mean, Carrot had the puck. I don't know why he was thinking he was going to get a call there. DC with speed. And Berkowitz onside. Over to Berkowitz. Berkowitz shot. Good save by the goaltender. A lot of pressure from the Bears offense right now. Good back check by Bartz. Good play by Amon. As DC now comes in the zone with support. DC shot. Wide. And it's chipped out by East Texas. East Texas now in, poked away. East Texas up to the point. Shot glove saved by Page. One back to McNamara. As Roth looks to clear. No icing on that. Swanson first man in here as East Texas rims it around. In zone now, East Texas. Good stick by Bradley Ma to break up the play. Shot off the edge of the net. Now Amon takes it. Amon skates with it. Amon spins back around. Little twinkle toes over there, as our former coach Nico would say. Up to Cole. Cole with speed. Cole in on the goalie. Oh! Cole's signature move is cutting back across the front of the net, tucking it 5-hole, and running their goalie. He's done that, I think, 3 times this season. It's his trademark. He didn't run the goalie there, but almost tucked it 5-hole. The goalie got his blocker down. Hannon now looking to win the draw. Cole, back to Carrot. Carrot, with time, dumps it deep. Off the stanchion. Weird bounce as it comes out to Danny Roth. Roth now in a foot race. Roth brings it around the net, chips it up to Swanson. Swanson can't get it out. Carrazzola chips it. Pass across by East Texas. No one there to pick it up. Hannon now. Over to Carrazzola. Carrazzola. Got some time. Up to Hannon. Chips it deep. Rimmed around now by East Texas. And going the other way. Amir Haji, good poke there. As the Bears can't get it out. Kept in by East Texas. and dumped in. Carrizzola to Haji. Haji now. This kid likes to skate. Oh, bad bounce there. It's kind of awkward bounce off the snow on the boards. Theo Elfenbein rims it around to Haji. Haji over to Miller. Miller gets picked off. Theo chips it out to Miller. Miller now. Miller to Risberg. Risberg in. Shot. Save. Rebound. No. Good save by their goalie. Sorry I moved the tripod a little bit there. I got excited. Colin Brown now. Down to Haji. Haji. Over to Risberg. One-timer. Off the back of the net. Lots of opportunities for this line of Risberg, Miller, and Haji as East Texas ices it. With an in-zone draw here, you got a couple goal scorers in Nate Miller, Haji, and Risberg. We'll see if they can make something happen. One back by Haji. Haji to Theo. Theo walks in. Over to Haji. Haji. Oh, Risberg. One-timer wide. Brock loves one-timers in the slots. That's all he practices. Miller now. Miller shot. Just over the net. As it looks to get cleared by East Texas. Good step by Miller. East Texas looks to cycle back. They're tired. They've been stuck out there after the icing. And they get a clear. East Texas heads to the bench to change as WashU regroups now with Theo Elfenbein in the defensive zone. Theo over to Brownie. Brownie, good mover on the first guy to Miller. Miller dumps it in deep. Broken out by East Texas. East Texas coming in now with speed. Good poke by Carrizzola to break up the play. Loose puck. Shot wide by number 18. That was like the wrong zip code. I don't know what he was thinking. Puck was a little bit on edge there, but ripped it up into the glass. 2 feet wide and 3 feet over. Defensive zone draw for Patrick Bartz. Patrick Bartz is incoming investment banking analyst at Jefferies. He will be joined with Quinton Way Henrys, who's currently studying abroad, and Michael Greco, who's also going to be working at Jefferies. D'Souza Chen now loose. Loose! As it's chipped up to Carrizzola. Carrizzola can't keep it in the zone. Skating back. Carrot. Look at Bartz. Look at Bartz. Carrizzola with room. He wants it. Chipped in deep. Good body by Carrizzola. Out to D'Souza Chen. Goal by DC. Good chip in by Michael Carrizzola. Laid a nice hit. Pinned the guy on the boards. Patrick Bartz picks up the puck in the corner. Finds Chen. Up on the point. Walks in and rips it home. 1-0 Bears here. That line, or that duo, I'd say, Patrick Bartz and DC has just been buzzing. They were formerly with Jack Zimmerman. Now they're with Ryan Berkowitz. Zim and Berkowitz both value adds to that duo. It's just been electric the last couple games. McNamara now dumps it in the zone. Good pinch by McNamara. Zimmerman is out with the flu. Berkowitz was out earlier this season, I believe, with the concussion. And then he also hurt his leg in practice, or hand, something like that. Long story short, the Bears are injury and illness plagued. Cole takes a hit behind the net. Cole over to Swanson. And loose puck is cleared by East Texas. Colin Brown now. Over to Bradley Ma. Bradley Ma. He's been having a good few weekends here. A lot of points for this kid. Dumps it in. As the puck is cleared by East Texas, Eamon McNamara in a foot race. Eamon the Gazelle That's what he was called freshman year because of how he skated. Very fluid. Never looks like he's in a hurry. Let's see if he can do something here. Over to Colin Brown and dumped in. Reversed by East Texas. Out to McNamara. McNamara on the half wall. Chips it in. Swanson now. Big hit behind the net. And Cole Hannon was tripped up as well there. Swanson quick to get up. He's all good. Hannon now with the puck. Comes in. Finds Swanson in the zone and it was chipped out by East Texas. That was a good look there by our captain. East Texas picked off by Eamon. Good stick. Miller now. Oh. Pass was tipped by Brock Risberg. Meant for Amir Haji though. East Texas with room now. Carazzola on the boards. Risberg chips it out and dump back in. Eamon McNamara rims it around to Brock. Brock, one touch to Haji. Haji now with speed. He has support offsides. I could call that one from up here. Miller got a little excited there, jumped the line a few feet. And unfortunately that face-off's coming outside the zone. 6:12 to play here in the first. One back to Carazzola. Carazzola dumped but deflected in as that puck goes on the WashU bench. Looking to take out our coaches, Jeff Dortch, Corey Bryant, and Coach Zach. I forget Zach's last name. He's actually a student at McKendree. He's become our defensive coach this year. He's done a fantastic job at only 20 years old. I'm older than he is, and he's my coach. Pretty cool stuff. He's a chill guy, though. Danny Roth now, over to Amir. Amir up, beats the first guy. With time, over to Miller. Drop pass to Miller. Miller in, shot, rebound, loose. Haji couldn't find the back of the net there. Oh man, he had an empty net on the loose puck. He was on edge and he just shot wide, just barely. The puck left the zone there, so offsides for the Bears as East Texas takes it in. Good hit by Carazzola. Good body there by Danny Roth. Haji now beats the first guy. With support, Haji back shot, glove save. Sorry if the camera was a little late there. Taking the ice now, we have the goal scoring line of Bart's, DC, and Berkey. Roommates Patrick Bartz and Ryan Berkowitz love to hold hands pre-game. That's part of their ritual. D'Souza Chen back to Theo. Theo shot, tipped wide. DC in the slot. Down to Bartz in the corner. Bartz finds Berkowitz. Loose. Oh, good save by the goaltender there. Kept in by McNamara. Berkowitz. Berkowitz down to Bartz. Bartz back to Berkowitz. Shot. Save again. Berkey cannot buy a goal here. Their goalie's just stopping him in his tracks. Chipped out by East Texas. Shot. Saved by Page. Loose puck. Covered. I don't want to take credit for it, but if you see Michael Carazzola being a little more physical than he normally is, I think it's because I encouraged him to lay the body this year, especially with me out of the lineup, you know. That's all I'm good for is hitting kids high or from behind, so he has to pick up a little bit of the slack I left. As it's one back to McNamara, Theo Elfenbein. Theo can squat over 300 pounds. He's a pretty solid guy as D'Souza Chen comes in. Good no offsides by Berkowitz. DC to Berkowitz, shot wide. Bartz, and good job getting back by McNamara and Bartz. Over to Berkowitz. Berkowitz with space. Shot, Gloved by the goalie again. Loose puck there behind the net. Out to McNamara. McNamara chips it in. Down to Bartz. Bartz out. Risberg shot blocked by their defenseman. Back to McNamara. Oh! What a pass by Bartz, and Eamon hits it right off the crossbar. For those of you who don't know him, that was some vintage McNamara. Eamon freshman year was a goal-scoring machine. He loved bar down. Right there, that could have been a great goal for the Bears. Unfortunately, just off the iron. Bradley Ma now chips it up to Carrazzola. Carrazzola loses it. East Texas looks to go the other way. Good stick by Bradley Ma. And chipped in by Risberg. Bradley Ma this year has proven himself to be a two-way player. Good stick by the captain, Cole. Cole in now. Good body by Cole. But Bradley Ma this year, before he was just a skill guy, he was thinking about scoring. This year he's been laying the body, he's been blocking shots, he's been getting back. Really great year so far for number 92, Bradley Ma. On the ice now we have Nate Miller, Max Swanson, and Amir Haji, backed up by Michael Carrazzola and Danny Roth. Roth, a St. Louis native, attended Burroughs High School, for anybody watching from the St. Louis area. Shipped out and picked off by East Texas. East Texas in now. Tough play by Roth there as it's chipped out. Picked off by Miller. Miller beat the first guy, tripped up. He still has room. He's got legs. Miller in. Shot. Bar down. What a goal. Holy cow. What an individual effort. Nate Miller gets tripped up at the blue line. Gets up. Wins the foot race. Beats his guy wide. Then goes bar down, backhand, short side high. What a play by Miller. Great individual effort by him. 2-0 Bears, 2:24 to go here. Over to Miller. Miller looking to do it again. Comes in. Escapes the hit. Over to Swanson. Puck wide. Number 6 was lost there. He's covered in snow. He missed the hit on Miller like a fool. Shot wide by East Texas. Number 6 left the ice. It appears he got hurt trying to lay a hit on Nate Miller there. I don't know. D-to-D by East Texas. Shipped up. Picked up by Amir Haji. Haji now. Haji over to Berkowitz. Berkowitz shot blocked by the defenseman. East Texas now with speed. Good battle by Berkowitz to win the puck there. Picked up by McNamara. McNamara, 1-on-3 here. Oh, was looking drop past to Haji. Haji now. Spins in the corner. Some fancy footwork there. Chips it out to McNamara. McNamara, shot, saved by the goaltender. We got Bartz, Berkey, and DC. An electric line. Back to McNamara. McNamara winds up. Shot! Gloved by the goaltender. Bartz had a few words over there with the goalie. Had to stand over him a few seconds. He likes to act tough. Never shies down from throwing a few punches. Number 90, Patrick Bartz. Face-off one back to Berkowitz. Berkowitz to McNamara. McNamara skates side to side. Shot blocked by their defenseman. Chipped out. Picked off by Berkowitz. Berkowitz in. And wide. Bartz fighting for body positioning. Good hit there. Berkowitz now. Chips it around the net. DC on him. DC is relentless. McNamara again. Shot blockered away. That looked good again. He wants a goal, folks. Number 67 of Eamon McNamara. Daniel Roth. Good stick by Bartz to try to break that up. Berkowitz now. Over to McNamara. McNamara looking to skate up here. Goes wide on the first guy. Back to DC. DC in shot. Blocked by the goalie. And chipped out by East Texas. DC coming down. Gets held up on the boards. Good stick by Roth to break up the pass to the middle. Chipped in now. And rimmed around by Danny Roth. Time is going to wind down here. 3, 2, 1. Danny Roth has his signature Roth rocket shot. Let's see if he can pull that one off today and hopefully find the back of the net. I believe for his first goal of his freshman year. I'll see you guys in like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. I don't know how long the ice cuts take. I'll be back. See ya. Sorry, WashU Hockey. I was in a conversation. Shot. Goal by Patrick Barnes. What? Sorry you guys missed all of that. They started the period a lot sooner than I thought they would. And I was talking it up with some of the other guys off the ice. So shot by Nate Miller, rebound, goal by Patrick Barnes. 28 seconds into the period now, 3-0 Bears. In between the periods here, Coach Dortch really emphasized the need for team play, greater passing, less individual effort. Nate Miller's goal was very impressive, the second one there, but it was all individual effort. So now Coach wants us to see a little more passing, a little more teamwork, and working together ahead of the Maryville game. Because against Maryville, we're not going to have the opportunity to go end-to-end like Miller did. Again, that was a sick goal, but Coach is right. Not everybody can be the hero here. Bears are stuck in their own zone now. As it's chipped up by McNamara, picked off, shot on goal. Saved by Page. There were 2 East Texas players in front of our net with no Bears there. I don't know what was going on there. We're now joined by Ty Holloway. Ty Holloway is going to just sit here. He's out with a concussion. Seems to be the theme of the WashU hockey team these last few weeks. Patrick Bartz now chips it up out of the zone. Chipped around by Ryan Berkowitz. Berkowitz can't get there in time. Also in between periods, shot. Caradzola tipped wide. Danny Roth now dumped in deep. Our coach also gave a shout out to Berkey, DC, and Bartz. Huge hit by Caradzola. Huge hit, and that guy is down. Caradzola will be heading the box here. Wonder what the call is. Holy, you guys couldn't really, I couldn't really see it from this angle. That guy is down. They don't know what to call. Holy. He's got to go in Live Barn and record that. I don't know what happened there. East Texas has a very short bench. They have 10 skaters. They have 2 full lines. They cannot afford to have a player injured here, but it's not looking good. So the Bears will be down a man. We're unsure about for how long. Hopefully he's all right. A little slow to get up, and the trainer's doing a concussion test with him. I think they're calling a hit from behind on Caradzola. Again, I couldn't really see it. It's a tough angle up here to see that hit down on the boards. Also, there's a guy standing right there, so that kind of blocks your view. He's up. He seems all right. I'm not sure. I'm no doctor. I don't know if he should return to the game if he was down for that long, but defensive zone draw here for the Bears. 5-minute major for Michael Caradzola for boarding. Five-minute major does not release. It's a non-releasable penalty. That means even if East Texas scores here, Carrot stays in the box. So for 5 whole minutes, regardless of how many goals East Texas scores. Hopefully 0. Kept in by East Texas. Down low. Shot saved by Page. On the kill we have Brownie, Theo, Brock, and Haji. Chipped out by Brock. Brock tripped up over to Haji. Haji now alone. Shot saved by the goaltender. But because Brock was tripped up there, East Texas was heading to the box. It'll be 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. In between periods, our captain, Cole, number 13, found a penny. It was heads up, and it was a 1972 penny. So I think the Bears have some good luck right now, looking for a goal here on 4-on-4 play. We got Risberg, Haji, Brownie, and McNamara. Haji up to McNamara. He wants a goal. Steps in, makes a move, bumps it out to Haji. Haji now walks over. Walks in, shot! Saved wide. Rimmed around by East Texas and chipped out. Eamon's back on him though. Eamon out-muscles that kid, throws him down. Number 7 on East Texas is not that big. Eamon looks like he's like 6 inches taller than he is, but still good play. Haji now. Little end-to-end action, gets picked off, and it's loose puck now in the corner. East Texas picks it up. Good stick lift by Risberg, but they hold on to it. Number 18 for East Texas. Can't really skate that well, but he's pretty big. Oh, beats Brownie. Good save by Page. In now, Risberg. Risberg shot off the post. What a good look. The goalie thought he was going to pass it, did a little head fake, and ripped it on net. Just half an inch. He had the goalie beat too, but off the post. Chipped in now. Down to Danny Roth. Roth now fighting for it. Pins the man up against the boards. In between periods, it looked like Roth was a little angry. Seems a little fired up here, so good to see him throwing his weight around a little bit as the net appears to be knocked off by Page. So whistle dead here. 12 seconds left in the East Texas penalty and 2 minutes and 46 seconds on Carazzola's hit from behind. Chipped up by Roth. Fights for it. Still loose. East Texas picks it up. Good play by Roth. Muscles the guy down. Shot wide. East Texas now upper man as they dump it in. The Bears still have to kill 2 minutes and 20 seconds of Carazzola's 5-minute major as East Texas dumps it back in. Berkowitz, good dump right there to ice the puck. Bears are going to get a full change. Number 21, East Texas. Their jerseys are very yellow. Out to the middle, good stick by Theo to break up the play. Patrick Bartz now with room, over to Miller. Miller now beats the guy. That's embarrassing for him. He fell over. Miller now over to Bartz. Loose. Still loose. Just wide. And chipped up by East Texas. Elfenbein now with a little bit of time. Good play chipping up to Miller. Just missed by Miller as East Texas goes the other way with it. Even though they're down a man, the Bears seem to be playing at even strength here. I don't want to jinx anything, but looks pretty good. Shot wide. And dumped in. Patrick Bartz now with room. Nice little chip up in the zone. That'll be some room for Nate Miller to change. East Texas coming the other way. Picked off by Haji. East Texas in, shot. over the net. Oh! That was a little bit of an interference. Colin Brown was skating the puck, and number 6 for East Texas hit him into the post, knocking the net off. Brownie looks to be okay, but no call there. I don't know. And Brownie's laughing, shaking his head. He's like, how is there no call? I agree. Still down a man here for 49 seconds. This tripod is not super tall. I'm not a tall guy, but been hunched over the whole game. My lower back's starting to hurt. Might grab a chair between the second and the third here. Knocked in by East Texas. Colin Brown. Pinned off on the wall. Brock Risberg fights for it. Chips it down to Colin Brown. Brownie. Up to Risberg. Risberg pinned. Puck's in his feet. Can't kick it out. Risberg now. Chipped away. Picked off by East Texas. Good play by Colin Brown, stripping the puck there. This is why we wanted him on defense, and the whole time he was playing offense. East Texas comes back in. Good poke by Theo to break up the play. Good stick by Brock Risberg. Risberg over to Haji. As Carrizzola comes out of the box. Carrizzola and Haji now. Dumped around the net. Carrizzola. Up to Theo on the point. Theo shot. Deflected wide. Good tip by Brock. Haji with room. Over. Risberg. Oh. Just tipped wide. Haji shot. Saved by the goaltender. And on comes the ice. Or on comes Bradley Ma, Nate Miller, Quentin Roos, the freshman known as Rooster, Danny Roth, and Michael Carrizzola. In between periods, Bradley Ma likes to squeeze some honey into his mouth, straight out of the bottle. I think he says it gives him energy. Great shot from Carrizzola from the point, glove down. I don't know. Apparently honey's good for you when you're, tired. Bradley Ma's also fighting off the flu. He actually missed practice this week, but still decided to suit up to play. That's a WashU grit right there. WashU Bears. Bears hockey, baby. Dumped in now and pushed behind the net by the East Texas goalie. Shipped out of the zone. Roos on it. Rooster ties the guy up and chipped out to Danny Roth. Roth, saucer pass in. Tipped, so no ice there. Roos on the puck. Rooster, good little body there. As Miller gets in on it. Miller tripped up. No call. As East Texas exits the zone. Carrizzola with time. Over to Roth. Roth up to Bruce. Great breakout there. Unfortunately, chipped back into the Bears defense zone. Roth again. Out to Miller. Miller handcuffed, and East Texas back in. Shot wide. Bruce now. Bruce up to Miller. Miller lost in his feet and gets it deep. East Texas off the glass. Knocked in by Patrick Bartz. Brandon DC loses it. Chipped out to Ryan Berkowitz. Berkey, sorry, wasn't moving the camera. Got locked in. To Danny Roth. Roth rims it around. And out of the zone, East Texas just misses it there. D-to-D for them as they chip it into Roth. Roth again. Up to DC. DC over to Berkey in zone. Great zone entry. Great passing by the boys. Really taking to heart what Coach was saying. Got to be a team game here. Patrick Bartz skates around, opens his hips with time. Shot just wide. Bartz has had a great new year. I feel like he's had like 12 points in the last couple games. He's been on a little bit of a tear, and he also has an assist today, so he keeps his point streak going. fighting for it on the wall, and East Texas chips it out. Roth back now. Out to Bartz. Bartz can't corral that one as it goes in on net. No icing. East Texas up to the half wall. In one-on-one, Danny Roth. Good play by Roth to kick the puck away. Over to McNamara. McNamara misses Haji on the pass, and East Texas dumps it back in. East Texas shot, glove saved by Page. End zone draw for Captain Cole. Mr. Lucky Penny wins it. Chipped up to Haji. Haji now. Theo. Over to East Texas. East Texas behind the net. Sorry, I'm a little delayed. I'm trying to watch the game. East Texas rims it around on the half wall. Shot wide. Little offensive zone pressure here. Tipped wide by East Texas. Good battle by Cole. Up to Haji. Haji to Risper. Good. Break out in zone. Risper to Haji. Shot saved. Kept in by Theo. As Cole gets back to Theo. If Eamon skates like a gazelle, Cole skates like the Tasmanian devil. He's a very powerful skater. He's quick. Love to see him back check. Haji now with room. Poked away. Risberg over to Haji. Haji to Cole. Shot wide. Haji again. Up to Theo on the point. Theo with time. Theo finds Brownie. Brownie in. Shot tipped over the net. Cole. Risberg tipped off. As East Texas gets a breather and dumps the puck, looking for a change. Theo takes a hit there, makes a play. As Brownie looks to rim the puck around. Can't get that bouncing puck, but neither can WashU. Puck is dumped back in. Stuck in their own zone here. The Bears can't get it out. Brock Risberg chips it, kept in by East Texas. East Texas in, shot blocked by Theo. Good eat. Puck kept in the zone. The Bears can't get it out. Haji now. Loses it. Risberg just dumped the puck in Brock. Brock over to Haji. Haji in. Back to Risberg. Tap in, back door. I was lying. He shouldn't have dumped it. Great pass. Risberg gains the zone, finds Haji. Haji waits. Gets it over to Risberg for the tap in. Quick shout out to my grandparents watching from Pennsylvania. It's almost midnight for them. Big shout out. Also shout out to my girlfriend Grace. I think she's watching the stream and she told me to give her a shout out too. Also shout out Ty Holloway. He's sitting next to me and he's laughing. I don't know what's so funny, buddy. Face off tied up. Max Swanson coming in the zone. Swanee in. Pass over to Cole. Tipped. Good save by their goalie. Bradley Ma strips him. Comes in, Bradley Ma! Shot blocked. Cole. Pass to no one there. As Ma chips it up to Carrizzola. Carrizzola shot. Blockered away by the goalie. Swanson fights for it. As East Texas comes out. Dumps the puck in deep. Danny Roth on it now. Up to Swanson. Swanson. Good pass out to Cole. Cole cuts back in. Oh, sit down! Huge reverse hit by number 5, Cole Hannon. Might have broke that kid's wrist. Holy! That kid went to hit Cole and Cole just popped him. Oh my lord. Oh, sorry if I yelled in the camera. Around the net, Colin Brown up to Berkey to Bartz, dumps it in here. Bartz chips it out. McNamara, he wants a goal, folks. Skates in with smooth, shot wide, rips it. I believe there's a Super Bowl party this Sunday at Patrick Bart's apartment and Ryan Berkowitz's apartment as Berkey takes the puck up. So for all you folks who are local, make sure you pull up. They live on Washington Avenue in the Lofts. I think that's what it's called. Should be electric. Patrick Bartz again, the big Super Bowl party boy. Berkowitz! Oh, what a pass! Bartz on the half wall, finds Berkey below the goal line, dishes it in front, and DC gets his second of the game. DC rips that one top shelf. Few feet out from the goalie. What a play. I'm telling you, that line. Bartz taps it down to Berkey. Berkey, great heads up play. Taps it out to DC, and he one-times it in. Just a nice, classic tic-tac-toe play. All we need. East Texas calling a timeout here as the Bears go up 5-0 with 5 minutes to go here in the second. All things considered, East Texas, their team is pretty good. They're just harmed by their short bench. They only have 10 skaters. You know, WashU has 15. They have a whole nother line. So for everyone in East Texas, they're just getting gassed. And it's hard to play a game with 10 skaters. I've been there. Not fun. Ty Holly is taking a nap, I guess. I don't know. He's laying down. Holly, why are you taking a nap? I'm pretty sure he's sick or... No, he has a concussion too. Can't even keep track with everyone's injuries and ailments. I mean, I'm one to talk. I tore my shoulder freshman year, got concussed sophomore year, got concussed junior year. I wasn't hurt this year, which was good, but I only played half the year because I graduated early, so that's unfortunate. Spent a lot of my time at WashU hockey on the sidelines, which is pretty sad now that I think about it. But here we go, Quentin Roos coming back in zone now, drops it to Haji. Haji over to Risper, great effort there. East Texas now with numbers. Number 18 shot. Good stick by McNamara, tips it up into the netting. Haji now, sorry about that. Haji over to Risberg. Dumps it into McNamara. McNamara looking for Roos in front. McNamara up to Brownie. Brownie dumps it in deep. Haji with time. Colin Brown walks in. Beats the guy over to Haji. Haji walks in. Saucer pass to McNamara. McNamara Loses it, dumps it in to Roos. Roos to Haji. Haji circles back around. Haji dumps it in. Roos is there, and East Texas clears, icing the puck. Honestly, no icing. Yeah, no icing. Colin Brown over. McNamara picks it up. McNamara skating in. Shot wide. Haji bats it out of the air just wide. Miller now. Miller to Haji. Haji over to Miller. Miller. Save loose. Great save by their goalie. What a play on the loose puck there. He's playing well. Haji over to Miller. Miller now picks it up. Shot. Kept in by Caratola. Haji now. Haji. Miller. Miller circles around. Oh, pinned against the board. No call there. Wasn't that bad. I don't think that should have been a penalty. Miller's hit again. Miller. Ooh. It's going to be a penalty for Nate Miller. Or not, I guess. I don't know. That's not illegal. Danny Roth didn't have the puck. Shot wide. As play is going to be blown dead. So it's going to be number 11, Nate Miller. He got tangled up behind the play down there. Was unhappy about the no call. Kind of quasi cross-check punched their guy in the face. Refs don't know who it was. They're looking to take somebody on the ice. Miller's off the ice. And Miller comes out off the bench and skates over to the penalty box. 2 minutes, I believe. Here we go, Cole. Chipped out of the zone here. East Texas looks to regain. East Texas now. Number 6 skates it up. Stops on a dime, dishes over. Good stick by Swanson to poke it out. East Texas captain, number 23, skates it around. Chipped in. Carazzola. For a little bit of time. Dumps the puck out. Glove down by their captain. Stopped by Swanson. Swanson ices it deep. Oh, good move by 21. Get around Swanson. In now. Number 21. Busts. Blows a tire there. As is covered by Page. Number 26 for East Texas grabs Brownie's stick. Politely hands it back to him. I'm unsure if I will be doing commentary tomorrow. Mike Greco might be back in. But I think this has been fun. I don't know. I don't do this often. Normally I'm on the ice. Unfortunately, I can't be right now. Here we go. We have Haji, Theo, Brownie, and Risberg on the kill. Haji wins it back to Theo. Theo, nice slap shot around to Risberg. Risberg up to Haji. Good pass out of the zone. Haji now. Over to Risberg. Risberg back to Haji in the corner. Minute 20 to go in the period. 40 seconds left on the penalty. Shipped out by East Texas. Theo on it. One man on him. Reverses out of the zone. Risberg. Rock back to Theo. Theo chips it out of the zone to Haji. Haji alone here. Takes his time. Gets it to Risberg. Skating in. Risberg loses the puck trying to do a fancy little move there as East Texas comes the other way. Knocked down by Haji. Chipped out. He's got wheels. Haji over to Risberg. Risberg, shot, goal. Now 6-0 Bears. That's Amir Haji's second assist to Brock Risberg this game. Brock Risberg and Amir Haji, I believe, are two of the point leaders on WashU. And it's frequently plays like that. Haji dishes it over to Risberg, makes a play, and Risberg buries it. 34 seconds left in the period. Big hit by Carrazzola there. Out to DC. DC. Chipped by Bartz. East Texas keeps it in. McNamara out to DC. DC now with room. Loses an edge. DC over to McNamara. No go. McNamara spins around. Walks in. Tied up there. 2 seconds left. As the period comes to a close. Bears up 6-0 after 2. Definitely a little more team play this period. Passes are clicking a little bit better. And I'll see you guys in like 20 minutes again. Or I'll try to be on time. Welcome back to WashU Hockey. I missed the face-off again, my fault. I was having a little debrief with the coaching staff. DC chips it up to Bartz here. Bartz walks in, over to DC. DC shot. Saved behind the net. DC to Bartz. Bartz chips it out. And cleared by East Texas. Kept in, though, by Carazzola. And chipped out down to Danny Roth. Danny Roth picked off by East Texas and poked away by Carazzola. East Texas in now. Roth to Berkowitz. Berkowitz back to Roth. Roth comes in. Huge hit. That is not legal. Danny Roth did not have the puck. That was straight head contact. Number 6 cross-checks a mirror then and says, what the F are you going to do? Real class act from number 6. You're losing by 6 goals, buddy. That's your number. As Danny Roth is slow to get up. Hit him right in the head. He didn't have the puck.
Then your team hit him afterwards, multiple.
Not like that.
You call it,
Not like
call
that.
it right. You're gonna call
It's a
it
penalty.
right.
It's a penalty. The refs called it right.
Agreed, but then they kept hitting other people. So call that.
Nobody was hitting each other.
You're losing by 6 goals. Terrible, terrible, bro.
It's not my job.
It's douchebag. It's not fair. You gotta be.
He just hurt our guy.
No, but you gotta be fair, both sides.
This stream is
If
for
you're
our
gonna be media,
parents.
be sides.
This stream is for our parents.
But you gotta do.
We
doesn't
posted on
matter.
our
So are
Instagram.
you Republican or Democrat? Is that how you do it? I'm just saying, if you're gonna be media, you gotta do both sides. You can't
I'm not like a media guy.
But you're doing media.
For one game.
Right.
I'm the
Do both
WashU
sides.
hockey stream.
I get it, but you gotta be fair. I get it. It was a bad hit.
Yeah.
But then afterwards, they kept hitting our guys unfairly.
He kept hitting it. He was going up to them saying, what the F are you going to do about it? That?
Okay, but they kept hitting other players on our team, so say it fairly.
I said it fairly.
Do you-
He hit our guy. I
You
said
made
our
fun
guy.
of his number
Our
and
guy
his
came up to
score.
here.
You made fun of the number.
He hit our guy. Our guy can't see
So
straight.
tell your parents we have 9 kids on our farm.
I already said that. I said you guys are playing great and you have a short
Just
bench.
do it fairly.
I have been. That was a dirty hit, and he's injured right now on the ice. And you're picking a fight with a
I'm not.
kid sitting in the
It's not
stands.
right. I'm just saying do it fairly.
I am.
You're not. When you're calling his number against the school and the team, that's not fucking fair. That's childish, which you are a child. I get it.
Yeah, I admit I got a little inflamed, but look at him. He's being helped off the ice.
But I'm just saying, how you're saying it is bullshit. If you're going to be in the media, you got to do both sides of it. Because that's what's wrong with the world today. That's all I'm saying. You are our future.
I know. It's a club hockey game. I'm glad this is a big club hockey game.
Your media presence is big.
Again, I'm not the media guy.
Because you're seeing one side and then two parents across.
WashU Hockey coming back here for the draw. We have Captain Cole Hannon, number 90, Patrick Bartz, number 38, Brock Risberg. On defense, we have Michael Carazzola and Amir Haji on the power play. Hannon back to Haji. Haji over to Carrot. Carrot back to Cole. Cole over to Haji. Haji walks in. Risberg loose. Cleared out. Carazzola on the blue line now and chipped out by East Texas. Carazzola skating back in their own zone. Miscommunication there with Haji. Carazzola picks it up. Out to Haji. Haji now. Over to Bartz. Bartz walks in. Finds Haji. Haji up to Carrot. Carrot walks in shot. Save. Loose puck. And picked up by Brock Risberg as the Bears bury home. Brock Risberg, I think that's his second goal of the game here. Third goal? It's his third goal. I'm looking down at the radio broadcast. That is Brock Risberg's third goal of the game. That's a hat trick for him. I thought the puck was covered. It was loose there. Risberg tapped it in. Still 5-on-4 here. One back by East Texas. East Texas. Back to Bradley Ma. Ma to Carrizzola. Regrouping in the defensive zone. East Texas chips it out. Blocked by Bartz. And ice down. Amir Haji now. Haji up to Carrizzola. Carrizzola with room. Skates in. Bartz walks in. Down to Carrizzola. Up to Haji. Haji to Ma. Well, Ma blows a tire there. Uh-oh. Number 18 for East Texas comes down. Fights off Risberg. Comes around. Still has a puck. Loses it behind the net. Amir Haji in and dumped around by East Texas. Out to Bradley Ma. Bradley Ma now. Over to McNamara. Haji. Over to Ma. Ma now skates in. Shot up in the glass and out of play. Good shot by Bradley Ma, fighting off the flu today. Good try nonetheless. In zone faceoff now we have Ma, DC, and Brownie. Down to McNamara. McNamara walks across. Over to Ma. Ma. Shot save. Loose. And tapped in by Nate Miller. Nate Miller's second goal of the game there on the loose puck. Good save by the East Texas goalie. And Miller finds the loose puck. Bears still on the power play on that 5-minute major call. Dumped in now by East Texas. Nate Miller now drops it to DC. DC skates in. With speed. Cuts around the net. DC to Ma. Ma to DC. Shot saved. Nate Miller now with time. Miller. DC has it down to Ma. Ma looking to McNamara. McNamara. DC shot. Wide. As it's rimmed around, picked up by McNamara, looking to regroup. One back, battle by DC. Oh, no, that was Brownie, my fault. Up to Bradley Ma. Bradley Ma skates in here. Makes the first move. Second guy over to Brock Risberg, and East Texas clears. Gets a much needed change here. Minute 30 left in their penalty. Amir Haji now walking in. Stopped by number 18 for East Texas. Number 7 on East Texas in now. Chipped up. Risberg over to Miller. Miller skating in. Miller to Haji. Haji to Bartz. Bartz. Shots blocked. Carrizzola down. Up to Carrot. Carrot to Miller. Miller's got 2 goals today. And cleared by East Texas. Carrot fighting for it. Loose puck won by number 18. And luckily Patrick Bartz is back there to pick it up. Amir Haji now. Good move by him. Eats a hit there. Cuts back. Oh, looking for Miller in the slot. Miller up to McNamara. McNamara walks in. Down to Miller. Miller over to McNamara. McNamara over. I guess that was a goal. I did not realize that went in. One-timer from Brock Risberg in the slot. On the power play. Bears were practicing that on practice on Thursday, working on their power play. After the McKendree weekends, I think the Bears were like 1 for 12 on their power play, so good for them to get a rep here and score a goal. 14 minutes to go here in the third period. We got Quentin Roos, Cole Hannon, and Ryan Berkowitz. Up front, we have Colin Brown and Eamon McNamara. East Texas is changing goalies to number 64. I don't have a roster or anything in front of me, so not sure who that is, but goaltending change. East Texas back to even strength. Number 6 comes out of the box as Ryan Berkowitz picks up the puck. Berkowitz shot deflected wide by the goalie. Big hit on Quentin Roos down there. As the puck is cleared by East Texas. East Texas comes in. A lot of Bears back there. Cole picks it up. Cole, bouncing puck there. Can't corral it. McNamara muscles him off the puck. Picks it up. Shot saved by the goaltender. Cole Hannon. Back to Berkowitz. Berkowitz can find the back of the net. Good save. I think that's Berkey's like 8th shot of the game. Cannot find a way to score here. Going to take the face off here, Patrick Bartz, number 90. Max Swanson on the puck now. Down to DC. DC over to Bartz. DC with 2 goals today. Fights him off. Also a registered EMT on WashU's campus, Brendan D'Souza Chen. Max Swanson now, spins him off. DC picks it up again. Off the side of the net. Patrick Bartz now. Defending the puck, chips it up to Swanson. Swanson around the man, and East Texas covers it. Now we have Haji, Risberg, Miller, and on defense we have Carrot Zola and Elfenbein. A few years ago, Theo helped me on my coding homework, and apparently he's very good at coding still to this day. Over to Risberg. Risberg in the slot, shot over the net. Haji, shot saved by the goalie, saved again, loose, and knocked in. I'm not sure who scored, but the loose puck is buried for the Bears here. Here comes Carrazzola. Down to the corner. East Texas takes it out. Chipped up to Miller. Miller over to Haji. Haji now skating in. Haji out. Blocked. East Texas now with the puck. Chipped away by McNamara. Haji now. Skating in. Haji. Over to Risberg. Risberg can't find it. Picked off by East Texas. East Texas chipping it out. Colin Brown now. Up to Risberg. Risberg. McNamara. East Texas in now. Wins the puck battle. Over. Good to Goose. Saved by Page. Up to Risberg now. Risberg over to Miller. Miller back to Risberg, who dumps it in the corner. Currently a 10-0 game right here for the Bears. Good move by East Texas, picked off by Colin Brown. This is about as much. Sorry, here we go. Captain Cole now. Shot in by Colin Brown. Blockered wide. And chipped out by East Texas. I think it was Bears had 2 goals in the first, 4 goals in the second, and now they've just been kind of opening up the scoring here in the third as East Texas gets tired with only 10 members on their bench. As mentioned earlier this game, the Bears have one more full line over East Texas as Cole picks this up. Big hit there by number 6 as Cole gets down. Good hit by Rooster. Cole over to Brownie. Brownie shot. Blocked by the defenseman. Shot wide by Rooster. East Texas now has time. Up to number 2, and that's going to be an icing. DC shot deflected up into the netting. Over to DC. DC shot saved by the goaltender. As it's broken out here. DC now. Loses the puck to East Texas. East Texas now chips it out of the zone. Number 20 in with space. Comes in. Toe drag shot wide. DC the other way to Bartz. Bartz now. Skates in over to DC. Shot wide. Chipped in by Berkowitz and rimmed around by DC. Berkowitz now behind the net. Shoved off the puck. Stuck in their feet there. And covered by the goalie. Number 91, Amir Haji wins it back out of the zone to McNamara. Carazola gets back. Good forecheck by 18. Carazola chips it out to Risberg. Risberg clobbered there behind the play. Did not have the puck, but he's up. Big hit by Carazola there, standing up for his teammate. Haji gets around him. Risberg got blown up without the puck. Carazola up to Haji. East Texas looks to regroup here. Captain for East Texas, number 23. Pass picked off and chipped out of the zone. Nate Miller back to Carazola. Carazola skating in. Eats a hit there and dumps the puck in. Haji now, little cross check there, no call. Game's getting a little chippy here. No ice there. Nate Miller picks up the puck. Skates around, he has room. Miller comes in, beats his man. Puck's loose. Number 6 cross checks Nate Miller right into his own goalie. And there's a little fight ensued. Goalie's helmet comes off. Hope he's okay. And number 6 is getting a penalty, not Nate Miller. No penalty for Nate Miller. Little surprising. The Bears are going back on the power play here. I said I thought it should have been a call.
No, you're doing great. But I'm just saying, that is fucking.
Back to Miller. Miller up to Amir. Swanson now. Swanson over to McNamara. McNamara back. Haji. Haji now walks in. Saved by the goaltender. Poke check to the corner. Swanson now walks in. Up to Haji. Haji over to McNamara. McNamara to Haji. Haji loses the puck and dumped out by East Texas. Haji now has room to skate. Drops it to Miller. Miller gains the zone. Miller now cutting in. Poked away. Regains the puck. Dumps it deep to Haji. Haji chips to Brown. Picked off and dumped by East Texas. Max Swanson over here, the WashU hockey resident poker player, skates up with the puck. Over to Bradley Mott, offsides there. Quentin Roos got a little excited and jumped the blue line. Faceoff comes outside the zone. Carazola now spins back around. Carazola to Roos. Rooster skating in. Rooster loses the puck, gets tripped up. Cole Hannon comes around. Hannon blocked. Hannon skating around. In the corner now, fighting for the puck. Yet to budge, and the refs blow it dead. Faceoff stays in the zone. Not really sure how that one works. Faceoff win back to Bradley Ma. Ma shot. Tipped off Cole Hannon. It's off his jersey. I guess Brad was signaling in the box that it was his goal, so maybe it was tipped by somebody else. I'm not sure. Just a minute to go here in the third period. I actually think they gave the goal to Quentin Roos. His first goal for the freshman. He started playing hockey his freshman year of high school and just got his first ACH goal. Congrats to Rooster. 35 seconds to go here. East Texas captain behind the net, skates it up. Drops it back. Chips it up. Bradley Ma now in his defensive zone. Ma skates. Has a little bit of room here. Over to Hannon. Hannon skates in. Back to Rooster. Rooster picked off. Rooster to Berkowitz. Berkowitz back to Rooster. Rooster to Hannon. Hannon's going to eat the clock here for the last 2 seconds. Solid showing for the Bears after they were slow to get the offense going last weekend. East Texas had a short bench today. Players must be exhausted. They're playing again tomorrow, I believe at 2 p.m. And I'll see you guys then. Thanks for tuning in, and go Bears.